Hi children. So today we are going to discuss about the grade 8 chapter 3. So if you haven't followed my previous videos for grade 6, 7 and 8 chapter 1 and 2, please go and refer them. So this is about chapter 3. So these videos will be about roughly 30 minutes around. So it's like a quick revision kind of thing. So yeah, we'll start with word processing. So this is the third chapter. So in this picture, they are discussing like they have some problems. Like for example, first boy is telling my handwriting is not good, and I want to prepare an invitation. Right. Second one is telling I want to prepare a souvenir for an event, but my illustrations, the pictures are not very attractive. So yeah, then the last one is suggesting we can do all these documents very neatly and nicely using word processing software. So what do you mean by word processing software? So you create documents using word processing software is called as word processing. So what is word processing software? So software can be open source and proprietary. You know already. So proprietary means you have to pay for the license, but open source means it's freely available. You can download it. So word processing softwares are like Microsoft Word, right? So it is a proprietary one. So, but similarly, you have uh, open office kind of open source word processing software as well. So using those software, if you do word processing, that means you are creating, you are editing, you are uh, changing the content. So if you do those things using a word processing software, we call it as word processing, right? So what are the documents we can create? In this diagram 3.1, they are describing, explaining the things which we can create using word processing, right? Letters, question papers, newspapers, application forms, invitations, greeting cards, magazines. Even sometimes you can write a book using Microsoft Word. Okay, so those are the things. So here they are talking about some tools, right? So in the first part, it's about common tools. Common tools means the same tools you can see in some other applications as well. For example, if you go for Excel, some kind of a spreadsheet software, you can see the same similar things, right? And if you go for presentation software like Microsoft PowerPoint, you can see the similar things. So these are common tools. So most of even Notepad will have most of these things. So first one is now these icons you should be very good at. So first one is to new one. So to open a new document, and there are two things saving, right? Remember in a document, if you save for the first time, right, it is considered as a save as, right? So in that case, actually first time means when you're saving the document first time with the, the new name. So that's a save as, right? So think now you create a document and you save it first time, then it's save as. You give the location to save and the name for the file. Then after that you can do any editing and just save. Just save. No need to change, give the names and locations again and again. But think you want to save the same file in another location as well, or you want to save it with a different name in a new place, then it is again you can go for file save as all this icon. Then you have to again give the new name and the location for that file, right? So after that you can continue editing and save, but remember that all the savings will be saved in the new place, not the old one. Okay. Then next one is to open the previously saved files. Then comes the print preview. and then the print. So if you want to do a printing, it's better to see the print preview first, because you can see some mistakes, some alignment issues. For example, how this will be fit for A4, A3 paper. So you can see it before you print it. So that is why print preview is important. Again, some common tools, right? Undo, right? If you want to cancel an action, and redo is to redo again the cancelled one, right? I will explain it with the practical thing. And then comes the copy, paste. You have to do copy and paste. So copy and paste is to duplicate something, maybe a text, maybe image, maybe a table. So you want to have a duplicate of it. And cut paste thing means you want to move the particular thing from one location to another. Then finally comes the spell check. It will do the spelling check for and grammar check. Okay, shall we new document, new blank document, Control N, file or from this. The blank one was selected if you do it first time. So remember in here, this quick access toolbar, if you don't have these icons, don't worry, you can take it from here. For example, now think new, open, save was not there. Then you can take it. You have to take it. Save. Understood? So this one you already know. You take a new document. And this one, can you see the shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts also? Control N. And for open existing thing, so Control O, you click this and you have to give the location of the file you want to open. Right? And think now you do some savings. Okay. And you can press this to save. Sorry, press this to save. Then you can press this to save. It's Control S. Then it will ask the location and the where to save. Okay. Now I will show you. If I put like this, okay, can you see here? This R is in blue line, right? This is because there's a grammar error. Okay, so if you go to the grammar check or the spell check, you can see they are suggesting it. I am, and it will be corrected. And for example, think school, we did a spelling mistake, right? You can do the same thing with right click here, spelling school, or you can click this icon. Then it will tell it should be school. There's a spelling error, not in the dictionary. But remember, sometimes the names, like for example, you put a name of a person, still it will be considered as incorrect spellings, right? I will correct this first. So if so, now for example, we'll see Kanishani. See, this name is considered as wrong, and they are telling different suggestions. But if you actually want to have a name there, you can ignore. You can ignore it. Right? Then it will be not shown as a error. Understood? Okay, so basically those, and then the print preview. We'll go for print preview. See, here you can give the number of copies. You can see the print preview here. You can arrange the printing, right? Whether it's one-sided, double-sided, or you want how to print, how the orientation should be, and what is the size of it. Right, A4, you have to change if you want to take a printout of this A4. then you have to take it different uh, size here, and margins like that you can decide how you should print, and then you can print. Okay. Okay, and redo undo. So see, now if I press this, what will happen? Now see, the error comes, right? That means you are going for the back state. Earlier this was not red, so I click this undo, then it went to the previous state. But if I redo the spelling ignoring thing, then again it will cancel the previous uh, undo. Understood? Redo undo, not confusing, right? Okay. Then comes the text formatting tools, right? So here, can you see there are, first thing is for the font type, right? You can select different font types, even Sinhala, Tamil you can type if the relevant font is installed. And then comes the font size. B is for bold, to make it dark and bit thick. And I is for italic, right? It will be like moved, shift to one side. U is for underline. This is to highlight, right? Like the normal highlighting you do in the with the highlighter in your textbooks. And then this is to change the color of the text. And this is the subscript, right? They have given the example CO2. I'm not sure whether you know this thing. If not, it's like simple. The last chapter we discussed about number systems, and you have to put base, like you write 1005100000, and then you put 2 under the uh, number, the base. So it is a subscript. And if you want to put a superscript, right, like 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, or 1st of January in that ST. So it's a subscript. So those things you can do by here. Okay. So okay. So here, this is the place, all these texting things. Now see, you have different kind of uh, fonts you can select. Right. So I select all of them and I will change it to Times New Roman. Okay. And then I select the font size. I will make it 12, but this one I want as maybe 20. Yeah, this much. Okay. I will make it bit bigger. Okay. And then you have highlighting things if you want to highlight. So you can select it and do some highlighting, right? And June 1st thing will make a red color one. You can select any colors you want, okay? And superscript thing, see? Yeah, superscript. Whole thing becomes superscript. Remove the superscript. Make it a subscript. Superscript again. Okay, so here, see some mistakes. Spelling mistakes. And here some grammar means you have unnecessary space there. Okay. So I did some changes for my notice. Yep, bold, underline. You'll see this is actually bold one. This is a normal text. You can bold it. Okay. And then we'll make it italic and see. and we'll underline something to emphasize. This one, do you know? This one, strike through. I will quickly show it in undo. Here like this. Like you want now for some applications, you select male, female, you cut it. So for those things like that also you can use similar things. Okay. Yep, all the things are done, right? Then come the alignments and positioning, right? So you can align to left, right, sorry, center, justify. Justify means align text for both sides. Then comes the line and spacing in between and the bullets and numbers. And then comes the shading for to change the background color. Right, we'll quickly do that as well. For example, I can select all of them and make it justify. Okay. Or I will show you how it is when it is left, right type thing, middle, right? Because this one I have separately moved like this. You can do separately move. That's why now if I move everything to here, you can understand the alignments. See, left, middle, right, and then the justify. But I will move these things into middle like it's more nicer. Okay, alignments, hope you understood. And yeah, this background coloring thing, I will show you like this. Okay, line spaces, you can select them and increase if you want. See the line spaces. I will go back. Understood. Then comes the insert objects, right? So you can insert pictures, clip art, images, shapes, word art, text box, right? Or tables, right? Let's see. I will insert. You have to go for here, right? You have to select a place to insert. Then I'm going to insert and pictures, and I'm adding this doggy. So these pictures also you can do different things. See, different picture styles can be done, right? So you can align them also in the justify or in the middle, right? Then I will, even though it's not relevant for this particular example, I can insert a table, insert table. You can give like this arrows and rows and columns. Oh, okay. Or you can draw it. Okay, from here. If you don't give the columns and rows by selecting, you can enter them. Like if you want like 100 or like that, you can do it. That is a table. And what do you mean by word art? Like this. Hi. So these are called word arts, right? So here you can rotate all of these things, see? And you can drag it. Okay, different sizing. That is word art. We did insert pictures, and what about shapes? like this. You can draw anything, you can give any colors, right? Yeah, if you want no fill, you can do it. Okay, this is shapes. And this is, there's something called smart art, right? You can give a, like a smart art graphic. For example, these kind of lists. See, like this, these kind of charts. Okay, hope you got the idea, right? Insert objects. Yeah, that's the end of the chapter. So before ending, let me quickly show you something. So this is my advertisement I created, found a dog. I copy the content from internet. Okay, so you can insert a page border kind of also. So you can I copy this content from internet. So you can do a page board also from here, right? Custom one with different arts. Mm, like this. Okay, page borders, page color if you want some kind of a light one. Okay, then you can see the print preview if you want, like this. Okay, because if you have a color print, it will have the color output. Yep, it's nice, right? Ah, I forgot something. Numbers and bullets. That thing I could explain. So here you can add bullets like this, or you can add numbers. I think bullets is better because bullets for unordered list. That means this order doesn't matter, but if you put numbers, letters, or kind of those things, it's for ordered list, right? Yep. So that is our advertisement. Find this. I found this lost dog with the details. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 3. So here we discussed about what is word processing, right? And uh, what are word processing softwares available, and what are the common tools available, and what are the formatting tools available, and alignment tools available, and other um, insert object stuff, right? So hope this is very clear. Actually, this chapter is more towards practical. So you have to do this by your hand. You have to prepare a lot of at least one or two documents, right? Then only you will understand, will remember this. Otherwise, memorizing won't work here. Okay. Yeah, this is very important thing. If you know Microsoft Word, it's just actually professional qualification kind of thing because you need this in day-to-day life. This is needed. So if you go for a job and you cannot tell, I don't know Microsoft Word. Nowadays, it's very hard. Okay. So learn this. Okay. So thank you for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed my CLID channel, e-learning channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon so you will get all the notifications. So comment them, like my videos. Thank you very much.